Okay, and as always, I'll be recording this session.
Mhm.
I see Sungshik and Raman joined us. We still have two more left. Who's like leaving?
Can you hear us, John?
Jean, can you hear us? I can't hear you if you're talking.
You can speak through text. Actually,
I mean, this game is like a Dota clone anyway.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
basically.
there's going to be an area for the trap room that's exactly like the indicator in Dota, right?
Yeah.
Totally copied it.
I know it's. uh, it's like Dota, but not a MOBA. It's like.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Dota, but not Dota.
Exactly. All right, everyone's here. Okay, finally, I think we have this is like the most players we had right concurrently. So that's awesome. Everyone ready? Then let's start the game. If we can start.
Okie dokie.
I hope like there's no lag. Okay. Oh. All right. So you know the rules, right? Everyone, no problem.
I think
Delicious.
yes.
Okay. So the idea is you either kill or you catch each other. Oh.
Just give me some idea.
Way too many health potions.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Oh, what? Thought I.
Oh, what happened?
Something's a bit weird. Like my for some reason I can't select my fourth trap room. Like it doesn't allow. Oh, what?
You can select or you can throw it.
I can't. No, I think that's weird. Like I can't aim. I can't aim with my
Yeah, this is the problem that I've been having for a long
shit.
time with
Come
all
on.
builds.
Who was that?
So it's kind of surprising that you guys are only having it now.
Yeah, I never.
But yeah.
I think I don't remember having that kind of issues before.
Yeah, I have no idea, but it happens all the time with
Oh,
me.
hey, index was outside the bounds of the array issue. It's going forever.
Yeah.
Crazy. Aha, yes.
Oh no, my player goes to heaven. I mean, just flies away.
Okay. Oh, come on, the error
I-
messages are covering everything.
What is it?
Raman, your microphone is going crazy again. I think it's only happening with Discord because Zoom had no issue with it. Projectile motion. Okay. I need to clear things. Come on, the error messages are covering everything. I can't. I'm trying to aim here, but I can't aim.
Hey, what happens if you try to trap a trapped player? Will it give you points?
Oh fuck no! Ah, oh that was good. Who was that? Wait, also why is everyone necro right now?
I just wanted to test
Did
the new character.
did everyone actually select necro? That's funny.
I did.
Oh.
Wait, literally everyone is necro?
Yeah. I think.
Oh my.
Because I'm necro too.
Yeah, we're
I'm
going
necro.
to need to balance this character. He's too OP.
There's literally no difference between the characters.
I mean, you say that, but people waste a lot of money on skins, so there's the style difference, swag difference.
I mean, if people can spend thousands in NFTs, like I'm not surprised they spend money in skins. Okay, nice. Wait, why did my point not? Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, one person's a druid. Oh no. I missed. I need to. I need to heal. Oh. Oh fuck. This is not good. Oh. I think I never had this much minus points before.
How's the score?
-10.
Oh, -9.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh, don't worry. I can help you with that.
I'm out of the boundaries of the game.
What happened?
Teleport
I
room?
used the teleportation room, and now I'm in
Oh.
the edge of the world.
Okay.
So
no.
you aim.
Wow.
So you aim out of the bounds.
Yeah. Oh, I got back. I had another teleportation room.
Oh,
I don't know who that was, but that was a pretty awesome session. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was.
I just threw three traps on top of each other and I got 3 points.
uh. Wait, what?
You
Oh
meta
boy.
guys.
Jean's the winner with -14.
Wait, really?
I thought.
Yeah, wait, I was -6. That doesn't make much sense.
I was -1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was a bug there. That was a bit weird. I never seen that bug before. Okay.
Nice.
Let's try again. And because we have the room glitch, like we have to actually restart the game. Alright.
I noticed that when you're a hiding spot, it's usually way better to aim backwards because you can't see in front of you because the hiding spots blocks their vision. Perhaps we should think about that.
That's. I'm not sure if there's a
For the
solution.
future.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is a solution though, because that's like inherently to the game's perspective, right?
Okay.
But I think definitely we should add that to the list.
Yeah, I thought something like when you're hiding behind a tree, you can kind of peek around to see a little bit in front of it, but without peeking, just allowing the vision. But I'm not sure if it would fit as well. It's just a random idea.
Yeah, I don't know how the visuals would work, but mechanically, I think that's not a problem. Makes sense for me. By the way, I made the room so you guys can join.
Yeah, find the build again. Found it.
Oh, there's an empty name.
Yeah, it's me. Let's test this out.
I thought so.
I'm forever in the on living room.
You have to close the game and restart again. Like there's
I
a
see.
bug.
No, it's a feature, I swear.
It's a way for the players to contemplate their life decisions.
Yeah, we should make so that the screen goes dark and they see their own reflection in the monitor then.
Oh yeah, no, we should add like motivational quotes or like successful image of like successful people, and we just like
Or draw like a cute cat and write hanging there or something like that.
yeah, or you know like we show like a bunch of no we allow the people to log in with their Facebook account and then we show like
Nice.
an image of their friends just hanging out with like with their friends and then we just like send this text called what are you doing with your life playing this game.
Nice.
The Kokoro.
I don't think that's a very good method of retaining players in your game.
It encourages people to be healthy.
Yeah, it does.
I'm
Yeah, go outside, find a new life.
Yeah.
I mean, real life.
Yeah. I think there was a game Easter egg that was mocking the players. It was kind of funny. Everyone's here, good. So let's start the game. This map is the Tundra map, I believe. And let's see. All right, now we're here. It's so weird. Like, okay, good. Never mind. Nothing's weird. All good. Oh no, that was weird. No, that was not weird. Okay, this is weird.
Oh boy.
Index out
Someone
of
just
range.
Yeah.
yeah, someone just tried to find something.
I don't know why this error is happening, but
There should be a robot voice
Oh,
narrating
come
the errors.
oh, dude, that's savage. That is savage.
Oh man.
Someone just trapped me and killed me, like while I'm trapped. That is
It's a
so.
wild
Oh
world.
no.
That is
It's a
so
wild world.
Yeah.
Sorry, boy.
Oh, that is so savage. Oh no.
This is a tundra, not a jungle, man.
Okay, I suck at this game.
And I can't use the item, nice. Now I
Nah,
can. No wait, I can't. Now I can.
I'm in the same position.
Where are you, John?
I'm trying to use the item on another pyre.
Ah,
It's funny to see the error counter. It's 5,000
I
now,
know,
so.
it's crazy. I don't know
now
what
it's
happened.
9,000 for me.
But the funny
And
thing is,
still-
the game still goes on, right? Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. That's what makes it so hard to debug when the game still works. Okay, I want to.
Is there a maximum number that can be displayed, like
Oh,
an int
what?
size or
Who
something?
killed me?
wanna bet?
The fuck? I didn't even see anyone there. Like that's. I think the maximum.
I was looking at you and you just died.
Oh. It's also
You died
weird.
out of fear.
Like my runes. When I get killed and respawn, like my runes are gone, but my potion and my stone is still here. I think this is a bug.
We need to improve the item selection. At the
Does
HUD.
this
Yeah.
does this build have the faster stamina recovery time that was implemented before?
Yeah, this does have that. You can just stand still and it'll recover.
All right. Oh, almost didn't feel like
Ah,
it.
fuck! I don't know why. I don't know why I can't. Okay, that's weird. For some reason, like the aim doesn't show up. The projectile. It's so annoying when it seems to.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Okay. Bait other people.
The stamina consumption is a little misleading. I never know what's draining my stamina and what's not.
Running,
Yeah, the idea for
running and throwing and attacking drains. Everything else does not.
attacking and running, right?
Yeah, attacking, running, and throwing. Oh, what? Ugh.
I think this would be way better when we add some kind of sound feedback or something.
Yes, I think so too. Like right now, there's no indicator.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's just download the Dota code saying out of mana and put in our game. Just do it. Why not?
For internal
Whoa.
use, that's
Whoa, that
no
was
problem.
close.
Yeah.
Scared.
I mean, it's no problem until someone forgets it there and releases it into the final game. Then it's a
Yeah.
huge problem.
Uh,
Or you can be like Roblox and just steal someone else's sound.
Did Roblox do that? I didn't know that.
Well, at least last time I checked, I'm not sure if there were any developments on this end, but it was believed that the sound that players made when they get hurt in Roblox, which is kind of a meme at this point, it was from an indie game, a very weird indie game that almost no one knew, but still.
Oh. that was a Mexican standoff right there. Oh. Okay, I'm dead. I lost the game. There's no way. Hey, Sungshik won with.
Sungshik won.
Oh,
yeah,
I got
how many points did Sungshik got?
0.
0. Sungshik, how much did you get actually? Like what did so well? What I'm saying is like when the message like who won with the points, right? What's the number? Because I think number was different from all players. For me, I got -17. Like Sungshik said, he won with -17, but that was my point, not Sungshik's, I think. Sungshik,
Oh,
how much points did you get actually? Are you here?
I forgot my number and I can't see it again.
my number was 0.
Oh, so that's why.
Then
Yeah, Sungshik got 0.
my number also 0. I mean, Sungsik win with 0 number. I mean, 0 score.
Okay, then yeah, it's a bug. So it's a rendering bug for some reason. The winner, yeah, the winner gets the number like you, same point as you when it's displayed.
Wow, 100,000 errors.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Coming up.
Okay, I think we can end this session, and let's start with the discussion. Actually, let's discuss.
Sure.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts on the current build? I guess we know like there were a lot of bugs, but I don't think it was as critical as before.
Oh,
It
sure.
was
There were
playable.
no teleporting players.
Yep.
And we had a proper session, not a
Mhm.
trying one.
Yep. So let's start with the positives then. Like what was really what was actually fun, and what's not fun yet, but something that could be fun.
Okay. Um, I think that the HUD is not doing a great job yet. Keep track of my health and stamina was way off my view angle at looking at the screen, and that was a really bummer because I had to look away from the game to see if I was dying or able to make an action.
Yep. So for
Hmm.
character status feedback, I think that was always a problem. It's
Hmm.
because it's not noticeable. You when you do perform all the actions, like you start to notice that your stamina is already out.
Yeah,
Would it be? I'm not sure if would it be a good idea to add like a vignette effect when the stamina is like pretty much 0 to the
definitely.
screen, because then it doesn't matter where you're looking, you will realize that you're long stamina. You don't need to be looking at the meter.
Yep. Actually,
Yeah,
that's. Sorry, yeah. I think that's also what one of the ideas we had was if the player has like 25% of their stamina, they'll start to have like a ambient sound effect and maybe like a screen shaky effect or something like that.
Yeah, I thought on something less intrusive, but that doesn't mean it's actually a better idea. I just hadn't thought about screen shaking. That's all.
I think that what game? Don't Starve use something like that that we should that we could use as an inspiration because the the screen starts to get darker and redder and more red, and you got some waves, very subtle, but you can sense how when the character's insanity is going down, and we could use that as our stamina feedback.
I think
I
that's
mean,
yeah.
in Don't Starve, literally, shadows start to appear and damage you if you have low sanity. So obviously not something like that. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good idea. Like
yeah.
making the shadows bigger or making the game more dark.
I think we can use that as a reference for sure, and it's quite an interesting effect because with our current lighting engine, I think it's rather easy to achieve that. So definitely, let's consider that.
Let's just make sure that it's not annoying like in Legend of Zelda when you're low on health and you have that beeping sound forever.
Uh,
Yeah, exactly.
although I think it's not gonna be as annoying because like it's really easy to heal your stamina, right? Just stay still, not like permanently with the health Zelda.
It wouldn't be as annoying, but why do this, you
Nah,
know?
we're not good. Nah, probably not. Maybe as a placeholder, but for now, no. But yeah, I think that's a good point. Let's add that to the notes. Okay, so another any other thoughts on the game, like in just general?
It was really difficult to see if I hitted a player, even if I stabbed or get got it right the throwing of a trap.
Yep. So visual
So
feedback for any attack
Hmm.
or action. That's always
yeah,
that was something that we were planning on adding as well. So let's yeah.
Wait, what if you were able to see inside your trap room? So if you trap someone, you're going to see that you trap someone.
Oh
oh, that's great.
yeah, that's actually that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Also, when we in the future, when we work in the curse one mode, where when I believe you won't die just by being trapped once, you can actually use that to follow up with other projectiles or whatever, because you know where the player is.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
We could definitely consider it. I think that's a good idea. Good idea. Make the player visible if they're trapped. And of course, another thing we should definitely add is if the player earns a point, there should be a sound effect or some sort of feedback.
Oh, sure, or some HUD element like
Yes.
a point going up in the character's head or something like that.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Okay. So we have that. Let's see. Another feedback this time regarding the map.
Map. Oh, what about me?
Oh yeah. Oh, so go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, somehow I take some advantages, like as Enrico mentioned earlier, like when you are behind the tree or rocks, especially at tundra.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially when you are at tundra.
Yeah.
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 Wait, I mean, I thought I heard my sound feedback. Is it my voice clear?
Yeah. It's clear
Yeah.
Hmm.
for us. It's clear for us.
All right. So yeah, like when we are, I mean, when I was at the tundra map, so I used to like hiding behind behind the big rocks, but instead of in front of it, I used to like what is it? Hiding behind it. And somehow, even I'm hiding, I get my what is it? My my vision still capable to see what's above me, and that's a good strategy for me. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
I think yeah.
Is it
Like
supposed to be like that?
yes. I think I'm not sure if it was you or someone else, but I noticed like someone was really strategizing in the game. Like it was brutal. Like I think it was definitely you. Like someone was hiding behind the rock during the cave map, and they trapped me. At the moment I get close to them, like they killed me. So I went back behind them when I was hiding in the trap behind the rock. Like I could see their silhouette, so I attacked. I think that was a really fun moment. Another savage moment was
Oh,
someone who teleported right in front of me and just killed me. Like that
right in
was
front of you.
yeah, like that was really crazy. I think that's the moment that we want to capture with this game for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and overall, I mean, the maps is still is fun. And somehow I found like, oh, there is a bed in the tundra, and I feel like I want to sleep there. You know, on the at the bottom left.
Oh yeah, the aesthetics was quite cozy as well, like with the campfire.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, nice.
I'm not sure if this will be useful information, but I thought it was fun to repeatedly throw traps at someone who was already trapped in such a way that I believe that it would be good if the player engagement while they see each other is maybe if it were a little bit longer, as in it's not just the engagement part is not just finding someone and predicting their movement, like perhaps they see each other and struggle a little bit before.
What can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
It was cool to like playing multiple things to throw in succession,
Uh huh.
such as in a longer engagement.
Yep.
So it's more exciting because you know where the enemy is right now, and you have to like playing more than one attack. And I thought that might be perhaps one of the reasons why I enjoyed using multiple trap runes, though it's kind of hard to say because our game wasn't meant for that, but still.
I mean, it's fun. What is fun is fun. I think that's a very good idea, and I could definitely see why it's fun because you see, like when you even in RPGs when you do like a chain attack, it just feels so satisfying, right? Because you feel like you've done
In attack,
something.
yeah.
So I think we can add something like that to the game. Maybe another trap room.
Making a comparison with like Dead by Daylight, you don't just hit someone and it's done. Like in our deathmatch mode, of course, that's going to be the case. But there, you hit a player and then he goes into a second state, and you need to chase him again and hit him a second time. So there's like this part where the hunter has already found the player, and it's like an engagement where when they almost know each other's positions, and it's more about the struggle between them, of one of them running away and the other chasing the other. Because I found
Okay.
that most of the times, well, at least with me, I didn't feel like I was mostly chasing someone. I felt like I was walking like in random directions, and then I would start to hear sounds, and then I would try to throw an item there. But perhaps I'm playing the game wrong,
I
because
think
that might be.
that's also how I played. Like if I just move around, try to pick up items, and if I see like a sound wave in the dark, I just do it there.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool if we could somehow, and I'm not saying that we are going to be able to do this, but wouldn't it be cool if somehow we could make so that players would feel like they are chasing other players, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think we can definitely think about what mechanics could enable the players to do that. One thing for sure is no like one hit kill. I think we should remove one hit kill. We should add something, as you mentioned, like engagement. I love that a lot because I can see myself having more fun than just throwing a trap item and just forgetting about it, or just attacking someone and forgetting about it.
One thing, the rocks were pretty much useless. So I think perhaps if it were easier to hit them, we could make so that they are the kind of projectile that doesn't kill in one hit.
Yep, that was the idea, and I think it is in the backlog to add like homing effects to the rock, similar to that in the
Hmm.
What
trap
if
room.
what if we use we give the rocks the possibility to be used as a decoy, that you throw a rock, it make a sound,
It does
mimicking
that, right?
someone.
Yep, it does that right now.
It's already
Oh,
implemented. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But it's
So
like
you
wasting
guys
a
are
whole
awesome.
item just to make a single sound wave. I think that's kind of the thing. We had previously some plans for like a bouncing toad that would keep spawning sound waves. So in that
Yeah.
sense, it was more useful. But since the rock only spawns a single sound wave, I think it should at least be able to be used more offensively, because right now it's not a very useful item.
Yeah, I agree. Like I
Yeah.
did try to throw rocks at a bunch of surfaces to just generate sound and see who comes in. Problem is, even if that strategy was successful, it was hard to prove that because by the time if another player is close to a rock, you're also close to that rock, so you can get caught. Like you don't have a perfect hiding spot, especially with a tundra map where there was no hiding spot actually. So it makes it really difficult to strategize in camp and bait someone, right? So in that particular case, the rock was extra useless, and I think it makes more sense to make that as an offensive weapon, as Enrico mentioned.
Wait, defensive?
Offensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. I,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it would be. I think I already mentioned that a lot, but I think it would be cool if we thought about other ways in which the projectile could be thrown, as in order to make it easier to hit.
You mean the homing effect, or talking about something else?
One of my previous suggestions was making so that differently from the trap room, it's actually thrown in like a straight line in front of you.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned. Yeah, but that's like adding a gun, right? Essentially, something like that.
Yes, except that it's the item that does less damage in the game, so it's more like adding a Nerf gun, I guess. But yes, that is kinda, well, a Nerf gun that throws very few shots and wastes stamina. But yeah, I understand where you're going. It makes sense.
It's a gun effect, yeah. Not a literal gun. And for that, I think I was actually thinking of something similar as well. Like I was experimenting. What if we have like a fire rune? So basically, the player can only use the rune once to shoot a fireball, uh, and it'll like not insta kill, but it'll basically light the path and then cause damage to whoever is near it.
Yeah, that's similar. That sounds way better, but it would need also more work. So
That's the reason why it ended up as just an idea that I don't think I want to focus too much on.
yes, but it is a very good idea. It's just that it might take some work. So we would probably need to think a little bit before trying something like this, and definitely not for the demo we are creating right now, the vertical slice.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Let's try to make the game fun, or at least like glimmers of fun with what we have right now. I don't want to add another throwable item yet. Maybe, yeah.
I'm thinking that if the rock were a projectile thrown in a straight line and the trap rune is an area, it's like the trap rune is like those area skills in League of Legends and Dota, and the projectile is like a skill shot.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have different curvatures, or like a different projectile like arc, depending on which item we're throwing. So the stone is gonna, the rock is gonna just go like straight in a straight line, and
yeah, not forever. Eventually, it like falls in the ground. So we don't want people to like I don't know, snipe other people. They aren't even seeing on the other side of the map.
Of course, yeah. I think we can
It would be cool if you could like if it would like go as far as your mouse points or something like that, because then you could also use to create sound waves where you want if you can control where it lands.
I mean, I think that's how it is right now.
Yes, but it's not in a straight line. But yes, it is the way that is going. It is the current way, just in a straight line.
Yeah, just a different curve. I mean, no curve, I guess, in this case.
Yes, but the some of the mechanics are the same. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, just changing the arc is not a huge problem. I think that's fine. It's just like the purpose that it serves, and.
But I think the arc is very good for the trap rune right now because it's very powerful. So you need to predict where the player is going. That's cool.
Yeah, another thing is I think with the rock, regarding like throwing in a straight line, I definitely see a value there, because that means players that are within that path can also get damaged, right? Not just at the end of the path.
Yeah, it would also be perhaps better for casual players, I guess.
I think it's better for well, yeah, as an offensive item, it's much better. Let's go with that then. Yeah,
like I still like the idea that it can be used to make a sound wave, but it seems like it would be like a very situational use.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot of ways we can change the rock a little bit to make it more usable. So yeah, for the items, I think we have a general consensus on what's the problem. I don't think we want to add any more items here. I don't think we need to remove any items so far. Maybe make some changes to the rock, but that's about it. Let's see. Regarding then actual strategizing parts, like what? So was there any like strategizing, or was it really spontaneous? Because for me, I still feel like the game was very spontaneous, and at the moment, which I mean, it's fun, so it's not a huge problem. But I would love to think of a way to add more strategy to it.
Mm.
Another thing that I noticed was footprints were slightly useless. I mean, at some points it was definitely useful. Like especially after adding the lifetime in footprints, so they don't last forever. I could actually see like if a player was near me, like I actually did pay a little bit more attention when I saw footprint. So it was not useless in a sense that I want to remove it, but I feel like we're not using it enough. If you know what I mean. Yeah. That was something. Yeah, that was something I felt during while playing.
How much time does it take for them to disappear currently?
I think it was like half a minute, like 30 seconds or something.
would make them disappear faster, make them even more useless, or would then make so that they only appear when they are useful because they're recent? I wonder.
Well, that's a good question. It really depends on the situation because if the player was hiding in a spot for a long time, it makes sense that the footprints last longer, so that you know where the player was headed to. But if it's too short, but if it's too long, then by the time you see the footprint, the
Well,
player's
then
already hidden
we
there.
could do what was suggested before of adding some kind of way to know some difference to recent footprints.
So keeping the footprint's lifespan longer, but just like having different modes of indication, like or modes of.
Yeah, kind of like if it has been created within, I don't know, 10 seconds, it glows or something like that. I don't know. I don't mean glowing as can be seen fog of war. I just meant like something differentiates it. In Apex, there's a character that can track others, and when he sees an old track, it's white, and when he sees a new track, it's red, signifying danger. So, kind of like that, perhaps.
And in Apex Legend, do you actually use that feature actively, and does it help?
I use it sometimes, but people who play the game very well use it way much. But there's only one character who does that, so perhaps that's why I haven't used so much because I don't play him that much.
Okay.
It's not a universal feature like in our game where all characters can see footprints.
Right. Okay. Okay. Then because thing is, even if we add freshness to it, I feel like it doesn't really change with the footprint lifespan. Because if you can see it, then it means it's recent or it's within like a certain time. So yeah, I don't think it changes too much. Though having said that, like with permanent footprints, I guess you can definitely track them just by following the footprints. But then we have to add the footprint color identification. So every player will have their own like different footprint color. So,
You can kind of track it, but currently the space between each foot seems to be either the space is too big or perhaps the direction you're looking is changing the direction too much. But you will see like spaced out footprints at like different directions, and it's kind of hard to follow where they go. You know, someone is around, so they are useful, but uh, not too much for like tracking. You know.
right. Then I guess yeah, with the current state of the game, it's hard to strategize. It's hard to slowly track someone. But I could also argue that might be just the way how the map is structured because there's no
Mm-hmm.
purpose of tracking someone, right? So maybe
Mm-hmm.
that could also be something that we might want to consider. Okay, I think there's a lot of ways to approach this. But one thing I do think is really it was useful was how the snow doesn't generate any sound waves because almost every surface generates a sound wave, and that makes it really hard for me to just press continue to hold on control and just move slowly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it just hurts my pinky finger, and I don't think it adds any gameplay. But because with the snow map, the snow doesn't generate any sound waves, I could actually just walk around without having to always crouch and only be careful in certain spaces.
You should see into the movement changes branch I had made before because I tried. I try to make so that crouching is slower and running is faster because I thought that it there was almost no difference between walking, crouching, and running. So why not always crouch? Perhaps that would help, or perhaps that's not good. Perhaps that's too slow. So that's why I think it's good if you could
Yeah.
look into it, or if we could make a playtesting session. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll check. I'll take a look at that. But the way
Mhm.
how I see it is like if the player has to constantly crouch, they're always in a constant disadvantage state, and that's just frustrating, right? So I think it makes sense that not every surface generates a sound wave. Only certain surfaces that doesn't muffle your footprints should generate sound waves. So
Mhm.
and I think that's the direction that we're gonna go with.
Or um, this might sound kind of crazy, but what if crouching crouching is the default state and walking is like, oh, then walking would be running. All right, but you know, what if like walking
What
did not
if
make? Oh, go ahead, John.
crouching was a toggle?
I I think that would make the game too easy.
Because I was having some keyboard conflict because I was trying to press too much buttons at the same, and Windows was not allowing some of the commands that I
Huh.
was trying to input.
Okay. I mean I had my troubles with the keyboard too. Like my control my key I'm using a flat keyboard, like a shitty one. So if every time I try to
Hmm.
hold any button, it's like it hurts my fingers. But if I imagine myself it was a toggle, I mean I guess it's worth a try. Like I'm not gonna say it's a bad idea, but I still feel like if crouching gives you some sort of advantage, then it should be hard to
Hmm.
perform that. You should not be in a it's in a disadvantaged state in a sense that it's slow, but it's also in an advantage state that you don't generate your sound waves. So
Yeah, yeah. What if we counterbalancing it, uh, making it even slower, so we wouldn't
that's
have that kind of problem?
That's the
that's
state of
yeah,
the movement changes branch.
yeah.
I think you
That's what
guys should
Enrico did.
chat to
Yeah,
test it.
that's what Enrico did. I'm not saying like the controls because I think there's a lot of improvements we can make to controls, but uh, fundamentally it's really about what are the surfaces that the player should consider before walking,
Yeah,
right?
I agree, and I think that we should think in more ways to give some feedbacks because it's lacking a lot of feedback to the user
Oh yeah,
of
um,
what they are doing.
absolutely. We need a lot of visual feedbacks. I agree. We're gonna add them.
Yeah, not even visual, but maybe sound and HUD. I think some things like that was should be improved.
Mark already made the sound effects for us, so we just have to add them to the game. We're waiting for the
Hmm.
sound manager component to be finished,
Okay.
so yeah, that's gonna be there soon.
A system that automatically select the next available item in your inventory should be a good thing, at my perspective, because when you use a rune, you still got the empty space at your inventory as the selected one.
Yes,
I think
that's
that we should just put it to the next number,
I
just
totally agree
like
with that. Yeah, I was frustrated about that too.
yeah.
Okay, then I think we have a lot of items here. I'll try to note down whatever I can think about and remember from this conversation, and make action points out of it. If you guys can just
Sure.
note down what we discussed in bullet points or what you think about the game in the meeting notes, that would be great.
Oh, sure. I'll be doing that through the day, and we'll upload it ASAP.
Awesome, thank you. Then let's end the session here, and uh, let's try to improve the game for the next testing session and deliver this baby. All right.
Oh, sure.